Good afternoon, everyone, and we are back here with Holliston Cable Access TV coverage of, once again, Holliston Varsity Girls Soccer. I'm your host, John Drun, with my producer and a new member of Holliston Cable Access TV, Mr. Tom Harmon. Tom, welcome aboard. We're also joined temporarily, I think, in the booth here with the longtime one and only Mr. Don Cronin, who is the backbone of Holliston Cable Access TV. Okay, so today we have Holliston taking on the Westwood Wolverines. Holliston Panthers are coming off a loss late last week to Hopkinton by a score of 4-2. Westwood comes in. Westwood always a strong team. They're always a very competitive. Their coach Seth Lukash, I was talking to him before the game, and he said that his team looks as good as ever, and he's really happy with kind of what he's seen so far this season. So we're about to get started. We have some new faces for Holliston this year. So Holliston, of course, in your red, going from south to north, moving from north to south, and then Westwood, of course, coming from south to north, and the game's underway. So let's see who we got up here. Up front, we have Kayla Mcdonald. She's coming back from last year, having an outstanding season last year as a freshman. Up on the outside, we have Emma Hauk. Emma's up front, number 11. Finishing off that front line is Kayla Mcdonald, another sophomore from who had another great season last year. Kayla Mcdonald, of course, scoring a goal in that final game of the of Holliston's season during the 21 season. So we're underway. It's a mild afternoon, not too bright, but again, it looks like the sun's trying to peek through. It looks like we had rain all day, but this now all of a sudden, just at game time, someone's looking down on us and having the game underway. So here we go. So Westwood pushing up the left side. That's number 3, Lil Hancock. Ella Mason, number 11 for Westwood. So we have, there's Tatum Corden. Tatum, one of the standouts last year for Holliston. Tatum, great to see her back. That's Paige Kutchman with the ball. Paige pushes up to the left side. And she, of course, is looking for Hauk. You're going to see a lot. You're going to hear her name a lot. You're going to hear Tatum Corden's name a lot. The Hauk comes off Hauk. Launched into the Holliston zone. Pushed back. Across the back. We have some familiar faces. Juliet Leone, number 12, playing the right back. Holliston traditionally plays their 4-back and always have, at least since we've been here. Westwood pushes forward. Almost a shot, but a bit of miss. Popped up over the head of the Holliston goalkeeper. Coming back again, her senior year, Katie Williams. Katie Williams, we call her the brick wall. So, as I said, across the back we have some familiar faces. Molly McLeod playing the center back. Kutchman playing the other center back. And up on the left side, I think we have, that looks like 28, that looks like Caroline Brady on the left side playing the left back. Oh, there's Brady in the middle. And there's Brady right there with the ball. Brady makes a nice play. She pushes up, looks for Kayla Mcdonald. Ava forward. O'Connell chasing. O'Connell comes up with it. O'Connell playing a strong, played striker most of last year. Here comes Westwood, intercepts. Leone watching on the outside. So McLeod and Kutchman, the 2 center backs. Leone in the right back. And we have Claire Fitzgerald, freshman. That's Claire playing on the left side, playing that left back position. Westwood shot moves in. She's on. Shot to the left and scores! So an early shot score here from Westwood. Nice pass in. Looked like it was unmarked. Let me try and see who that was who scored that. It was a nice ball in, and she was onside. It looks like it could have been number 17, Allison Wen. Might have been, or could have been 24 coming up, but it looked like, I think that was Wen in the middle. Uh-oh, here comes Holliston. Shot in. Just wide. Just wide. That was Anya Holden. Anya Holden, of course, was very good. So Holliston goes down a tough shot early. Nice ball in it, and pretty much at point-blank range. She got a good foot on it, put it just past the outstretched left hand of Katie Williams. Unfortunately, Holliston goes down, takes an early deficit of 1-0. Allie McCabe is the goalkeeper for the Westwood Wolverines. As I said earlier, talking to Coach Lukash, very pleased, has a lot of returning players from last year, so they look like feels like they're going to be competitive, which is always encouraging, especially early on in the season. Tatum Cordon pressuring, Kayla Mcdonald pressuring. Westwood looks some ball movement, but some high pressure by Holliston. Emma Hauk comes up. There's Hauk. Holliston always did it. There's Fitzgerald coming up. Look at Fitzgerald coming up from that left back position, able to kind of disrupt things, push it out, and there'll be a throw in. Looks like we have a player down. Hard to see from here. I think it's number 4. Looks like number 4, Hannah Kalawa. So in the injury, Holliston's going to regroup. As they come up and take a look at Kalawa, it looks like she's holding that left leg. Hopefully she's okay. So on that goal, Holliston looked a little disorganized in the back. If it was when, and again, my instant replay, I'll talk to our producer here, Tom. Our instant replay looks like it's not really working. I'm looking for that screen. Actually, we don't have the instant replay. But this was told to us that Bruce is going to be able to put in the instant replay at some point. So once the instant replay comes in, we'll be able to get confirmation on that. So Kala looks like she's okay. She's brought to the sideline. We'll resume play. It's going to be a Westwood throw-in anyway. So Holliston back again. They have a 1-1 record. Their first game they'd won. So they come into this 1-1. There's Brady. So Brady's playing that center mid. It's nice that she has good size. Again, there's Fitzgerald coming up. She's the true freshman. I don't know if you're allowed to have red shirt freshmen here in high school. Fitzgerald pushes on the outside, and she's looking for Corden. Very happy to see Tatum Corden back. There's Anya Holden. She looks back, finds Brady. Holliston trying to set something up. Fitzgerald launches forward just over the head of Hauk. But it's going to go off on Westwood, and Fitzgerald's going to throw it in. Fitzgerald was kind of the big recruit that's we've been coming up through the Holliston farm system. Ball goes through, but it goes right to McCabe. Coming up through the Holliston farm system, there's a lot of chatter about her coming in. She's a lot of promise, and here she is, in the starting position as a freshman. Brady comes down with it nicely. Corden fights, gets pushed forward. Leone, but it's going to go to Williams. She'll take care of it. So Williams going to pound it up the right side, trying to push it over midfield. Feel like we're a lifetime away from the old rules. There's Corden in the middle. Corden still with it, pushes outside to Hauk. Hauk with a shot, a strong shot over the crossbar. So not bad. Corden made that nice penetration in. Push off to Hauk, had a good look, really good look, but just got under it a little bit too much strength over the crossbar. So as we approach the 33-minute, or should I say the 7th minute, Westwood still leads by a score of 1-0. Allison McCabe take the ball out. Holliston looks like, I like how they have the high pressure up. So I like how the backs come up. Kayla Mcdonald is taking the Caroline Rose Sally, number 13, 4-year starter here at Holliston. You have to bear with me as some of the numbers have kind of changed hands. So if you hear me call somebody by the name of a former player, so ask for a little discretion, a little indulgence. Goes off of Westwood. Holliston earns some real estate, and they're going to push up a little bit further. Leone with the throw. Leone's got McDonald. McDonald bounces in. Corden heads it forward. There's Holden. And it looks like it's going to go out. It's going to be another Holliston throw. So Holliston getting another first down here. Well into Westwood Edge. Goes over the head of Holden. It's hard to do. As Holden, she's probably one of the tallest players in the league. Here comes Corden, comes away with it. Corden, still Holden. Goes into traffic. Gets stuffed. Holden's almost there. Corden tries to come back, but here comes Westwood on the counter. That's Lil Hancock. She pushes it off into the middle. Corey Champagne. Corey, she gets tied up, and Amber Holden comes away with it. And Holden's about to give it up, and she does. Brady's in trouble, and they're going to blow a whistle. A little too much contact. Looked like that was Ruby Codrington with the contact. Ruby Codrington, she had the assist on that goal. Looked like Ruby Codrington was the one who pushed that ball into the middle. Very nice look for that one Westwood goal that we saw earlier at the 3-minute mark. Ball comes out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Fitzgerald to Hauk. Bounces up. There's Corden. Again, giving up that space is hard. Codrington's up front. She's trying to hold back, but she's holding 3 defenders. We see that sometimes where Holliston will give up a lot of that middle room as opposed to trying to close it up. And traditionally, Holliston's had a very fast back line, which enabled them to be able to kind of take some chances up front and still be able to come back and control the ball and control things in front of the goal. Looks like that bounced off McDonald's hand, but no whistle. Nice play in. That ball in. That was Hancock. Hancock's got Codrington on the outside. And Leone, she stuffs that. So Westwood now deep in Holliston territory with the throw. Throw in. Leone fights for it. And that looks like it could be a corner. Nope. It's going to be a Holliston. That's going to be a Holliston throw-in for a Holliston goal kick. So Holliston look a little bit disorganized, but not bad. Trying to put some passes together. They seem patient, which is really what you want. You want to have, as I was talking to Coach Chadsey earlier before the game, patience is going to be important. Trying to maintain your composure, especially early in the season. So it looks like Holliston, they're not getting scattered. And even going down early with the goal, they're still controlling themselves. They're not getting, reckless and trying to launch the ball down the field, launch the ball in the box. They're trying to put together some passes. But here's Westwood. Westwood with some nice connections up on the outside, trying to see who that is. Fitzgerald is fighting for it. It looks like it's going to be the first corner of the game. Corner looks like it's going to be taken by Corey Champagne, number 7, on the right side, or the left side, correction. So Westwood with the first corner. Here's Champagne. Holliston traditionally does nicely on the corner defending. They do really well when they're sending corners in. Ball comes in, and she missed it. So the right side of the goal is going to be Holliston goal kick. All right, we have some subs coming in for Holliston. Let's see what we have. Looks like we have Sarah Queenie, number 23. Can't see who came in on the other side. Looks like it might be Maura Shook, number 19. Take a look at that. Okay, ball in play. Caitlin O'Connell, She fights for it. Here comes Codrington again. Yeah, that sure is. That's Morris Shook. Senior, she's on the outside, pressuring up. Westwood does a nice job, plays back to the keeper, and she launches it forward. There's Brady. There's Leone. Leone controls. On the outside, looking for Queenie. There's McLeod. McLeod is Molly McLeod, another second-year starter, started as a freshman. There's Cord in the middle, in traffic, but is able to come away with it. Gordon trying to look back, looking for something, fires it forward, has onside. O'Connell's there, Queenie's there. O'Connell comes away with it, she's unable to turn it. Queen O'Connell had something going there, a little bit of pressure, but O'Connell was unable to get a good pivot and be able to send it towards the goal, was able to just send it just wide of the post. So as we're approaching the 14th minute mark, Holliston still trailing by a score of 1-0. McCabe sends out strong foot McCabe. She sends it up to Hancock. There's Queenie. Queenie and Leone. Again, I like how those outside backs are coming up and pressuring. Kutchman, she sends it up, unable to connect, and here comes Westwood again. Nice chip pass there. And here comes Corden. Yeah, once again, we'll see a lot of this. We'll see a lot of Tatum really taking control of things in the middle. Oh, McLeod comes up, gets away left foot, and scores! Pass from Corden to Caitlin O'Connell, and O'Connell's there. O'Connell puts it through with the left foot. Caitlin O'Connell, go! So Holliston's able to, you'll have to excuse me, we have to do both the PA and this. So yeah, that's going to be annoying when people watch that. You may have to do that. I'm talking to Tom. We'll coach you up on that. So nice pass by Tatum. Corden comes in, finds Caitlin O'Connell right in front of the net. Caitlin O'Connell with another strong finish with the left foot is able to even it up at 1, right at the 15-minute mark. So Holliston right back in this. And that was really, as I was saying, that was really driven by Corden pushing the ball up. Nice play by McLeod. Good footwork. She tries to get it out. Shook's on the outside. She controls it, but Westwood turns it back. Caitlin O'Connell, really strong finish with a strong left foot. So again, that ball played up from the back. Once again, you know, it's that pressure that's put in by that Holliston back line, and able to keep that ball forward really enables, spreads that, opens up that midfield, and that's what enabled Tatum Corden to be able to take that ball essentially about 40 meters and a good look. So we have another substitution coming in. Looks like Caroline Brady comes out, and let me see who that is coming in. Looks like it might be Emily Mulvaney, sophomore Emily Mulvaney. And the kids, you guys are, when you watch the replay on this and you say, "Oh no, that's not who it is," I would hear that often. How I would often get names wrong. So you have to understand we're not right here. We're not right on the field. We have a little bit of a distance. So, yep. Here we go. Here comes Holliston again. Anya Holden. Leone tries to come, but she just misses it. Queenie on the outside, helping her out. McLeod's there. Leone recovers. There's a shot in. It's going to one-hop. Nice play. Nice look inside by Lil Hancock. Got a good look, but it was right at Katie Williams. She's able to short hop it and field it easily. Katie Williams, strong kick up over midfield. Bounces back. Emily Mulvaney looks like she has some speed on the outside. Sorry, that was Morris Shook. Morris Shook has some speed on the outside. There's Holden and Shook fighting for it, and it looks like it's going to be Holliston's going to keep it. Fitzgerald throws the ball in over the head of Shook. There's Mulvaney. So Holliston trying to keep pressure up. McLeod, she tries to control it. Tips it away. She fights. And McLeod's able to come down with it without a whistle. Kutchman, she looks forward, trying to find Anya Holden. Here was on the outside. That's Queenie. Queenie on the right side. She taps it. Not able to get enough on it. Goes easily to Allie McCabe, able to make the play. So just past the 17-minute mark, we're tied at 1. Anya McCabe sends it forward. Juliet Leone chasing. Codrington comes down. So Leone and Codrington. There's Codrington again. Codrington pushed to the outside. Codrington looking to Bella Wen. She's unable to control. Looks like we have a whistle. So this could be trouble. This looks like we have a free kick from striking distance. It's going to be taken by number 11, Ella Mason. So Mason definitely within striking distance, as Mason hit a hard one. She took the corner before. So tough position. Mason with the kick. Sends it up. She goes for goal. It's right at Katie Williams. She's able to handle it easily. Eye height. She clears it out quickly. Pushed it out. Queenie on the outside. She's able to control it. Leone's got it. Leone sends it forward. Looking for O'Connell. O'Connell's not there. Here comes Hancock back on the outside. Hancock looks in to Wen. Ball launches forward, and it's going to go out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Some more Holliston substitutions coming back in. Morris Shook's going to come out. Anya Holden's going to take a break. Looks like we have Anya Alwani coming in. Anya's a senior. She's been in the Holliston program. And ball comes out. It's going to be another throw. Westwood ball comes in. Pop forward. Hancock tries it. And there's Codrington. Kutchman pops it forward looking for Queenie. Queenie gets a foot on it. Westwood intercepts, and here they come. Corden's there. Leone's there. Nice play. Here comes Codrington. She pushes it to the outside. Looks like she's looking for number 25. That's Kayla McGrail. It's McGrail, but Holliston's going to keep it. Looks like a Westwood substitution coming in. Westwood throw. Pushed up. Just past it out to midfield. They try and push it back in. It's Emily Mulvaney fighting. Paige Kutchman pushes it out. Corden gets a head on it. Kutchman's there. There's Codrington fighting the outside, but she's unable to get away. Holliston trying to clear it. But Westwood keeping the ball down in the zone. Nice play by Bella Wen. She pushes it to the outside. There's Hancock. Hancock pushes in. Gets a look on the right side. Katie Williams with a nice save. Lil Hancock had a nice look as she pushes to the inside. Good strong foot going for that upper right corner. Katie Williams just able to outstretch, get a hand on. It's going to be a Westwood corner. Nice save by Katie Williams. And that's what you need. You need that kind of goalkeeping to be able to keep you in these games. As Hancock, once again, she's able to get it. So Ella Mason on the corner. This one a little bit better. Goes up. Stays in. And looks like it's going to bounce out. It's going to be another corner. Looks like that bounced off of somebody on Holliston. All right, so now this time from the right side. Mason taking it again. Ball up long. It's pushed out. He's able to get a head on that. There's Queenie. She fights through it. Leone's there. There's Hancock again. Wen in the middle in traffic. Wen, not bad ball handling skill, but she's unable to hang on to it. And here comes Corden. Corden into traffic. She gets stuck. McLeod tries to come back. Fitzgerald's there. Fitzgerald finds Corden. Mulvaney's there. And here comes Kutchman to try and clean things up in the back. She's going to keep it in. Nice play. And it's going to go off Codrington, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Fitzgerald with the throw. Another Westwood throw. Ball in. Looking for Wen. Awani's there. She's able to disrupt that, and she gets hit. So Awani draws the whistle. Nice play by her to be able to control that. So Holliston get a free kick to kind of try and get some chance to reorganize. So we're approaching the 23rd minute. We're tied at 1. Early goal by Westwood's Bella Wen, I believe. And then was answered by Caitlin O'Connell, scoring at the 15th minute. Tipped up. There's O'Connell. She tips it back. Awani's there. She keeps it forward. It looks like Kayla Mcdonald on the outside. This time switching sides. O'Connell, McDonald. McDonald comes away with. They have a Westwood player down, and they're going to be. I think McDonald's going to get that whistle. So Holliston looking a little bit more organized, but again, having a little bit of trouble trying to string passes together. Ball bounces forward. Queenie on the outside. And it's going to be a Holliston throw. Leone will come in and throw it. Anya Holden comes back in. Sarah Queenie coming out. Sarah Queenie, a true freshman as well. So Holden comes back in. And, let's see who moves over to the right side. Looks like Awani may be moving on the right side. No, it looks like McDonald. So O'Connell's going to move over to the outside, and Holden will stay at the strike position in the middle, which seems like a natural position for her anyway, just because of she is, as I said, she's arguably one of the tallest kids in the league and was last year. All right, so free kick. Tatum Corden's going to take the free kick from the wide on the right side. Corden sends it up looking for goal, almost a corner. Holden's there, almost gets a head on it. Allie McCabe makes a nice play because that ball was right on, and she was looking to try and connect with Holden. She's almost able to do it, but McCabe was able to intercept it and get past. Long kick up. Fitzgerald's there. She can't. Kutchman's there. Here comes Westwood launching it forward. Codrington's way past her reach, and Katie Williams is able to control it and keep it under control. And she does. Sends it out. Looking for Caitlin O'Connell. She's not. There's Holden. Holden. It's got McDonald on the outside. McDonald's got speed. McDonald. She taps in, looks in. Pass. No one's there. O'Connell's there. O'Connell pushes it in. It's got Awani. She can't find it. Still popped up. Good pressure up by Mulvaney. Trying to keep the ball forward. Fitzgerald's there. She tries to push it forward. Again to McDonald. Holliston had a chance there. McDonald had a nice run on the outside, and Caitlin O'Connell's just unable to be there. There's Holden. She gets a look. Holden in traffic. Holding her own. The three defenders on her is able to get a strong shot up, but it's right at Allie McCabe. And Westwood sends it back out. Over Fitzgerald's head. Push forward. McDonald. Holden. Holden trying to keep it in. Here comes Hancock. Nice play by Tatum Corden. She comes away, then gets it taken off her. She comes back, recovers, plays back to Leone, and there they go. Nice, not bad. Nice play by Leone and Tatum Corden. There's O'Connell on the outside. O'Connell trying to beat her. Nice play. Nice play. That's Harper Morrison. Harper Morrison for Westwood. And Harper's down. So Harper Morrison and Caitlin O'Connell. Caitlin O'Connell's no slouch. She can run. Harper Morrison was able to go step for step, but she went down. It looks like she went down hard. Not sure what her injury is. So Westwood's Morrison is down. They're going to come out and take a look at her. She's up, standing up. Looks like she bounced off the turf hard. She's walking. Looks like she's going to be okay. I think that was a whistle that was called on Caitlin O'Connell. So it looks like it's going to be a Westwood free. All right, Morrison looks like she's okay. Yeah, the Holliston fans are looking for a throw, but I think they blew a whistle on Caitlin O'Connell. So free kick coming out. Little hand. Ella Mason bounces out, and Holliston get to just throw it anyway. See so much of that at this level of soccer. So this level where so many turnovers. Bill Hancock pops it forward. Kutchman, she's having a little trouble. There's Codrington. Codrington's strong. Codrington comes in. She comes down with it. Gets hit by Kutchman. No whistle. Codrington fights for it. Mulvaney, here comes the ball forward. Katie Williams able to get up there. So Katie Williams beats Ruby Codrington to that ball just in time before she was able to get a foot on. So nice save once again by Katie Williams. Had a nice first half. Here comes Holliston trying to keep the pressure on. O'Connell sends it forward, gets hit, no whistle. Ball launches back. Kutchman chasing, Codrington chasing, and Katie Williams casually, almost too casually, handles that herself. She had much more confidence on it than we did up here on the side. Amber Holden up front fights for it. Set on the outside. That's Courtney Rodig. I'm saying that right. Courtney Rodig on the right side. Haven't heard her name much, and that's probably good because she's doing a good job of kind of maintaining that defense back there. McCabe comes out. She's going to take it with a foot, send it forward, trying to find Codrington up front. Kutchman, McLeod on the right side, trying to get it to O'Connell just wide. Not enough space. Some more substitutions coming back in. It's like Alwani is going to come out. McLeod looks like she's going to come out and take a break. So looks like we have Leonie Burrows coming in. And let's see who else. And number 11, Emma. Yeah, that's Emma Hauk coming back in. So out now, Hauk is on the right side. Leone and Hauk. Hauk looks in, it's intercepted. It's trouble. Kutchman's there, is able to disrupt. Wen's going to take a shot from distance, and it's going to go over the head. Oh my goodness. Allison Wen with the left foot from distance, from at least the 25-yard line, just able to launch it and get it over. Katie Williams wasn't out of position. It wasn't even a position. It was just a perfect shot at that angle. Katie just unable to get her hand on it. And Westwood scores again. Allison Wen. Again, with that left foot play to just launch it, just able to sneak it underneath that crossbar, and Westwood takes a 2-1 lead. That's unfortunate because Katie, as I said, she did not look like she was out of position. It was one of those shots you just can't get to. So Holliston once again trailing at the 30-minute mark, just at the 30-minute mark. Westwood's Allison Wen's able to score. Holliston substitution. Emily Mulvaney coming out and Caroline Brady coming back in. So Holliston looks like it has its starting squad coming in with the exception of Leonie Burrows. who's playing in that midfield spot. Hauk on the outside, trying to control it, and she can't. Holliston looks a little disorganized from a marking standpoint, as we see some players, see a lot of Westwood players walking around unmarked. So I'm sure that coach is going to address this at halftime. It's one of the things you never want to do is you don't want to. In all of the soccer I've seen, is the worst thing you can do is just be ball watching. Don't ball watch. Cord, a nice push inside, trying to find Anya Holden. There comes Anya Holden. She comes away with it. Anya pressured by number 31. There's number 31, whose name I don't have. So that must be Becky Sauerbraun. I said if we weren't able to find any of the actual names for some of the Westwood players, then Fitzgerald comes in the next play. She gets hit. McLeod on the outside. McLeod, left foot, tries to punch it in. She goes right at McCabe. McCabe's able to hold it. I'd say we'd assign them names for of people on the women national team. Famous soccer players. Westwood again. Corden trying to take charge of things in the middle right now. Trying to swing that momentum back to Holliston now that they went down that early goal. Ball comes off. That was Anna McCusker got hit. Looked like it hit her arm, but it hit her shoulder, and looks like that hurts. Mason throws it in over the head of Isabel Hansen, right? Mason again. Over the head of Hancock, trying to find. I don't have 19. Nice play, nice move. Leone makes a nice play. He's able to keep that ball, so Holliston with a throw deep in their end. That's Lil Hancock. Lil Hancock's been having a very, very good game. Just not able to get by. Nope, looks like it's going to be a Westwood throw. It's going to be off of Leone. Mason with the throw in. She looks, and that's going to be, looks like that's off of Leone, so it's going to be a Holliston corner kick, a Westwood corner kick. Leonie Burrows comes out. And Caitlin O'Connell comes back in. So they'll move Holden back to the middle. O'Connell will stay up at the striker position. As we're approaching the 34-minute mark here with a Westwood corner. Looks like it's going to take that. Looks like number 7, Corey Champagne. Champagne launches the ball in. Not bad. Kate Williams is there. She's able to control it. Bounced out of her hands, but then she was able to bounce right to her and got through it. Katie Williams, strong kick over midfield, trying to get the ball down in that Westwood end. See if that Holliston front four can do some things with it. O'Connell on the outside. She's able to keep it. She's going to throw it herself. No, she's not. So Claire Fitzgerald taking up that starting position on the left side. Fitzgerald fights for it, keeps it, bounces off. Brady's there. She pushes it forward. Holden's there. She tries to fight for it. Fitzgerald keeps it alive. It's going to bounce out. It's going to be a Westwood throw. Hard to see who that is that just came in for Westwood. It's like 18 miles away from where we're standing. So here we go. Corden in the middle, trying to get something, but then runs into traffic. And here comes Westwood on the outside. There's Bella Wen. This looks like it's Grail pushes in. There it is, another shot. Oh, another good look. That was Isabel Hansen, who had the ball and got that ball, came pushed in. Looked like it was from, I can't see who that number, but it was a nice pass inside. Found Hansen. Hansen able to get it under control and get a shot just wide of the goal. But again, at point blank distance, striking distance. So Holliston giving up some interior passing there right in front of their goal, and that's going to be trouble. Hancock on the outside. Corden, she's able to control it. Leone, Hancock takes it off Leone. She pushes it wide. Looking for Hansen. Ball outside. Fitzgerald trying to fight for it. Still alive, still in. Katie Williams said enough of that. Too much dancing on him. Too much dancing and exchange out on that left hand side for Katie Williams, and she recovers the fumble. And Westwood spending a lot of time in front of the Holliston goal. Far too much. I'm sure Katie Williams isn't happy about that. I'm sure Coach Chadsey herself, she's not happy about it either. It's coming to the close of the end of this first half. Holliston trailing 2-1. Holliston's lone goal by Kayla Mcdonald at the 15th minute. And there's Houck. Nice play, pushes it forward, but no one's there. And here comes Westwood. Westwood does a nice job of transitioning from the back to the midfield. Claire Fitzgerald, nice play to come up and try and send that ball forward again. Westwood's back. They're back four. They've been pretty solid, with the exception of that one letdown where Tatum Corbin was able to push through. Here comes Kayla McConnell. Houck on the outside. Houck trying to get around. Tries to send it forward. Holden's almost there, but not enough on it. Not enough on you Holden to get a hold of it. That's going to get old for a while, that hold thing. Yeah. Tom's looking at me. He's like, look, it's my first day. I don't want to say anything, too awkward, but, come up, get some different material. We're working on it. It's a long season. So whistle, and looks like it's going to be Westwood free. Ella Mason's going to take it. Mason launches in just on the inside. There's Wen. McLeod's able to control it. Anya Holden comes down and tries to pop it forward, looking for Caitlin O'Connell. O'Connell comes down with it. O'Connell trying to send it to the middle, looking for somebody. There's Tatum Corden. She can't find it. Holden again. Then she got O'Connell with a nice cut. O'Connell on the right side. Still with space. Sends it forward. And McCabe is right there. O'Connell's able to get a good foot on that. Again, trying to connect with Holden coming across the middle, but Allie McCabe is able to corral it. So as we approach the 38-minute mark with 2 minutes remaining in this first half, Holliston's still down 2-1, trying to get something going in this last 120 seconds. Houck, Holden, long shot, it's broken up. Houck again. Houck has Corden. Corden looks in, trying to cross it. No one's there. O'Connell trying to find Holden, just staying on side, but it looks like Holden looked like she was offside. Oh no, they called a foul. Official blew the whistle. Looked like a foul on Anya Holden. So as the clock winds down to the end of this first half, Allie McCabe's going to send it out. It'll be nice to see. I'm sure Westwood will want to kind of come in with a lead before giving Holliston a chance. Nice play by Carolyn Bray to get her head on it, kept that ball from going across. McLeod sends it forward. McDonald, Holden. There's Corden. Corden comes down with it. She gets disrupted again by number 31, Becky Sauerbrunn. Again, that's not the real Becky Sauerbrunn. She's playing quite well today. We'll have to find out her name at halftime. Ball forward. Cloud looks at it. Connell looks at it. Push forward. Fitzgerald's able to pop it up, and that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of the the second first half here at Kamitian Field. We missed the first game against Hopkinton. Holliston is trailing Westwood by a score of 2-1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after some words from all of our wonderful sponsors. And on behalf of Holliston Cable Access TV, thanks for watching. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this short break. Okay, we're back here at Kamitian Field for Holliston girls varsity soccer, where the Holliston Panthers are trailing the Westwood Wolverines by a score of 2-1. Holliston goal today by Caitlin O'Connell. Westwood Wolverine goals today by number 17, Allison Wen. We believe it might have been Allison or Bella Wen. I'm not sure if there's any relation there between those two, but we'll find that out. All right, Holliston kicks off. Holliston now going from south to north. Kayla Mcdonald on the outside. Kayla keeps it in. Unable to control it. Push forward by Claire Fitzgerald, freshman. So Holliston trying to put pressure on early. Emily Mulvaney gets ahead on, but unable to control it. And there goes Molly McLeod on the outside. Molly runs it down. And it looks like it's going to be a Holliston throw. So Holliston unable to really put anything strong together, with the exception of that a great run by Tatum Corden, and push the ball into Caitlin O'Connell, and Caitlin O'Connell with a strong left-footed finish. But then that was answered not too long by Westwood, and there Allison Wen with a super shot, almost an unstoppable shot for poor Katie Williams, as she placed it perfectly just under the crossbar. Holliston trying to keep the pressure on. Mulvaney sends it forward, and Allie McCabe gets a little hug from Caitlin O'Connell. Friendly soccer. That's the thing, like, these girls probably, at this level, many or most, if not all of them, play some form of club soccer. So a lot of these girls have either played with or against one another in the club circuit. So a lot of them they're not really unfamiliar with one another. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that have some crossover, and they play with some of their friends, especially because to get to play at this level, and we find this out that at the high school level, especially in our town, you have to be an exceptional player. Coming up through the Holliston Youth Soccer Association, the HISA League, a lot of kids, there's a lot of players, and a lot of kids, have aspirations of being really, continuing to play soccer at higher levels, but that truly thins out as things go forward. So Holliston pushing forward, Holden trying to make something happen, O'Connell trying to make something happen. Now something really happened. And it looks like, did she catch that? She took that ball out of the 18-yard box. So I'm not sure of the call as I looked away, but it looks like the keeper may have walked out of the 18-yard box. So Holden's going to get a shot right at the top of the 18. So Holden's going to direct for goal. She shoots, puts it low, and scores! Anya Holden able to put it through on a free kick right at the top of the 18 box. And this game is tied back up again. Anya Holden! Goal! Once again, I apologize for that. So Holliston's able to even up on a free kick by Anya Holden right at the top of the 18. Holliston right back in. It ties it back up at 2. And Westwood trying to answer. There, Holliston with some pep in her step. That's Mulvaney. Mulvaney comes away with a nice play up the middle. Send the ball on the outside. She's got O'Connell. O'Connell's there. She breaks free. O'Connell look with space. O'Connell sends it across. Nice play again. There's Holden. Nice save by Allie McCabe. Another shot. Oh. Anya Alwani able to finish it. She just sends it high at the crossbar. So Holliston with another Holden at point blank range. A nice run by Kayla O'Connell on the outside. Holden shoots. It gets blasted. Then Anya Alwani comes in from the backside and just unable to get enough of it, and gets under it and sends it over the crossbar. That's unfortunate. Holliston could have taken another, would have been nice sequence to take a lead. So number 31 for the defender for Westwood, who we've been whose name we did know, we figured out that is Sienna Horn, number 31, who's been playing a heck of a game for Westwood. So Sienna, we found out your name, and here again, pushing down. That's Kayla McDonald with a run all by herself. Julia Leone's able to take that off of her, pushes it up, and O'Connell's there, but it's going to bounce off Westwood. So Kayla McDonald, number 25 for Westwood, with a nice run down deep into Holliston territory, but unable to come away with it. And Julia Leone was able to take care of that. There's Corden on the outside, trying to get through. Tatum Corden talked to her dad at halftime. Of course, her dad is great. So McDonald trying to make a run on that, is unable to keep her feet. She could have done some damage there. Kayla McDonald, great. Kayla McDonald is also a fantastic softball player. She played for the Holliston softball team this year. Came up as a freshman, and we saw. I'm going to say I think Kayla McDonald hit a home run wasn't against Westwood. There's O'Connell on the outside. O'Connell with a strong cross, looking for McDonald. McDonald one time sends it wide of the post. McDonald was there. She did the right thing. That was a one-time shot. It was a nice ball in. She just got it at a funny angle. Just pushed it wide. Again, Caitlin O'Connell looked like she's doing some damage on the outside. Anya Wani comes out. Hey, how's it going? Caroline Brady comes back in. Allie McCabe sends it out. So now Westwood with a little bit of some pensiveness as that Holliston goal after that call, and I'm still not sure what that call was, unless she just got fouled right at the top of the box, but almost a giveaway goal. There's Covington. Covington by herself sends it right by Katie Williams. Oh no! Ruby Codrington, and she's been a nuisance all game long. And there was Codrington. Codrington got it, broke away, and they was able to get behind those defenders. And it was just her and the keeper, and she had sent it nice and low, just past Katie Williams is just past her left hand, and Westwood is back on top by a score of 3-2. Codrington. That was trouble. Some kind of breakdown back there in the house, and back enabled Codrington to get it. It seemed like nobody fell. It just seemed like that she was just able to break through, and then she's such a strong player, was able to keep 2 feet on it and send it forward. Holliston foul. Looked like that foul might have been on Anya Holden. Horn sends it forward. Leone's there. Leone again trying to push it forward, looking for O'Connell on the outside. O'Connell doing a lot of running, definitely making some headway on that side. And there she is. And she's able to disrupt enough. We're going to earn herself a throw. Leone throws in. Mulvaney's there. Corden. And out of bounds. Leone with the throw. So Holliston tied things up on a point-blank bullet from Anya Holden. Then, not soon after, she answered by Ruby Codrington, who was able to break free and send one almost effortlessly past Katie Williams. McLeod's chased it outside, and she's going to send it out of bounds, give Holliston a chance to regroup. So Holden's goal came at the 42nd minute. And Codrington's goal came at the 45th minute. So we have a lot of time left with Westwood with a 3-2 lead. Westwood down in Holliston end, looking. It's Codrington. She turns. Nice ball on the outside. One time. Brady's there. Fitzgerald's there. Yeah, that was Kelly McGrail. Kelly McGrail looks like she almost had a shot as well. Sorry, Kella. I keep saying Kelly. I'm sorry, Kella. It's Kayla McDonald. Katie Williams will blast it out. And she does. Looking for Brady. That's Mulvaney. Mulvaney trying to earn it. Gets it taken off her, but she's going to get a whistle. So Mulvaney earns a whistle. Fighting Hard goes down, and it's going to be a free kick from midfield. Looks like it's going to be McLeod's going to take it. Okay, McLeod. Molly McLeod sends it forward. Holden pops it back behind her head. The classic, call that like the high school header with where the ball gets headed, they let it skip off the top of their head and keep going in the direction of travel. Sometimes it can cause some disruption on the defenders. Other times it just makes the ball go away and you lose control of it because you're not really sending it to anybody. Launch forward. There's McGrail. McGrail up front. McGrail pushing it to the outside. She got Cogrington in the middle. She keeps it. She sends it forward. Cross. Hancock was there. She's unable to hold it. McDonald plays it, play it up. Looking for Holden, but can't do it. So McGrail had a nice cross. Lil Hancock was almost there. Ruby Codrington. There you go. Nice ball. Look at there's McLeod. O'Connell there. O'Connell with wheels. O'Connell with space on the one time. Oh, unable to get a good shot off. What a ball through by Kayla Mcdonald. Kayla Mcdonald puts a beautiful ball through. Leads Caitlin O'Connell perfectly. O'Connell takes it in stride. Is able to get a good foot on it, but unable to get it anywhere except right into the goalie's hands. Allie McCabe kept her cool, and Caitlin O'Connell gave her a gift. Here it comes. Another shot. Long shot from distance. That was from Corey Champagne. Champagne fires. She takes the corner, so she's got a foot. Champagne looking for that inside of that post. It looks like Katie Williams was able to just get her hand on it. That ball from this angle didn't look like it was going to go. But I'll tell you what, Katie sure looked, and Katie dove, able to get a hand on it. It's going to be a Westwood corner. I'll tell you what, it might have been scarier than it looked like from up here. In our wonderful accommodations here up in this booth, I see things haven't changed. Poor Tom hit his head walking into the football game the other day. You got to be careful. There's that ball in. It goes up over Katie Williams. No one's able to get it. And looks like Anya Holden might be down. She's holding that right leg. That's not good. So Anya Holden's down. Looks like she may have landed funny on that leg. And here comes coach to come take a look and see how she's doing. That doesn't look like it's, I don't know if it's her ankle. It might be her ankle. It might be her knee, but she looked like she came down awkwardly on that. Not a good sign for Holliston. Anya Holden's one of the mainstays, so we'll take a quick break. Westwood regroups at midfield. See what happens with Anya Holden. Looks like Holliston might make some substitutions anyway. So I don't know if, as I probably need to get clarification. So there are two wins on the Westwood team. Potentially they could be sisters, but we know that Allison Wynn scored the second Westwood goal, and I believe that it was Bella Wynn who scored the first Westwood goal, but it also could have been Allison, as one's 17 and one's 27. And then, of course, Ruby Codrington scored the third one, which just happened at the 45th minute in this half. All right, Anya Holden's back on her feet and she's walking off. Looks like she's going to be okay. A little gingerly, but she's a tough kid. Looks like as we're waiting for play to resume, looks like the JV game is now over. Holliston, of course, junior varsity soccer. Like the feeding ground for the Holliston varsity team. All right, so we're about to resume play. It looks like it's going to be, it's going to be a goal kick for Katie Williams. Holliston substitution coming in. Oh, Fitzgerald's coming out. It looks like Lila Bausch. Lila Bausch, number 20, coming in. Play left back. Bausch is a sophomore. Corden controls Mulvaney. Plays off to Bausch. Bausch, one touch. Comes back. Here comes McGrath. And McGrail on the outside. McGrail with space. McGrail 2 forward. Bausch comes back, able to get a foot on it and stop that progress. McLeod. Sorry. McDonald. Kayla Mcdonald's able to disrupt that, but here's Westwood trying to drive in. Leone's able to break it up. There's McDonald. Kayla McDonald sends the ball forward, looking for Emma Hauk. Hauk on the outside. She gets it taken off of her. McGrail on the outside. McGrail with Bausch chasing. McGrail in the middle. She pushes forward. Nice play by Leone, able to stop the running Hancock, who was almost able to take that ball in stride. Leone comes out, some contact. O'Connell, Hauk. Hauk on the outside, trying to find McDonald. McDonald can't take it. McDonald tries to send it, bounces off Hauk's head. And Westwood, she misplayed that ball. And that looked like Courtney Roddick. Courtney Roddick tries to send it, but it bounces out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. And Anya Alwani comes back in. She's coming back into the midfield for Emily Mulvaney. Emily Mulvaney did not a bad job. Mulvaney we saw a lot of her. So Alwani, the senior, comes back in. Bausch with the throw. And looks like we're going to do that all over again. Bausch, Alwani. Alwani tries to play it down. She's in traffic. It's going to skip off of Emma Hauk's foot, and it's going to be a Westwood throw-in in the corner. So Westwood deep in Holliston territory, trying to send it out. Brady's there. She's able to keep it, and the ball bounces out. Here comes Bausch. Bausch with the throw. Looking for McDonald. Hauk's there. Hauk keeps it into the corner. Just runs out of real estate and unable to be able to turn that ball and look inside to do something with it. So it's going to be a Westwood goal kick. As we're approaching the 54th minute, Holliston still trailing 3-2. Holliston goals by Caitlin O'Connell and Anya Holden. Anya Holden went out with some sort of a leg injury. She has not returned yet. We'll see. Molly McLeod on the outside. McLeod plays it forward. Looks for Alwani. Alwani pushed in the middle as Brady. Brady to Corden. Corden tries to turn. Corden with some space. Corden looking out. Tries to get it to O'Connell, but that's disrupted. It looked like that was Ella Mason. Ella Mason, I've seen her a lot. She's done. Not sure what years these Westwood players are. Wen sends it forward. There's Codrington. Cushman's there. Brady's there. That's Corey Champagne. Here comes McLeod. McLeod plays back to Cushman. Cushman plays up to O'Connell. to McDonald. There's Bausch on the outside. Bausch tries to push it through, is able to push it off a Westwood player, so it's going to be another Holliston throw. And there she is. Anya Holden coming back in. Anya Alwani coming taking a break. Alwani doing a good job. So Holliston trying to get something going here to see if they can equalize this. Get this thing back tied up. Off the top of McDonald's head. There's Anya Holden. Wen. Corden's there. She can't take it. Wen, excellent ball handler. So that's Bella Wen. There's Wen. Wen on the outside with Kutchman marking her. Wen comes in. McGrail. Bausch steps in. Nice play by Lila Bausch. She steps through, is able to clear it out. Looks for Emma Howe. Howe can't handle it. So right now, Emma Hauk is striking. Holden in the middle. Corden playing the defensive mid. Caitlin O'Connell on the right wing. Kayla Mcdonald on the left. We're approaching the 50, just past the 56th minute. Westwood still leading by a score of 3-2. There's McLeod. Molly McLeod. Codrington's there. Codrington takes it off of her. Codrington plays back. Pushed in looking for McGrail on the outside. That goes wide. Bausch with the throw. McDonald. Wen's there. Champagne's there. There's Leone. Leone, nice move on the outside. Leone keeps it. Leone with some space. Looking up the right side. Might be a little too strong for Caitlin O'Connell, but she did. No, not. O'Connell's there. O'Connell looks like she had a lot of contact. Still in. Leone plays in. Corden. Great run by Caitlin O'Connell. She is fast. Sarah, looks like that's Sarah Queenie coming back in. Sarah Queenie, the freshman. She's going to be playing that left side midfield attack. Brady. Brady's strong game in the middle. Leone comes down hard. No whistle. It's a lot of contact. I think she was contact with Allison Wen. There's McLeod. McLeod plays it out and give everybody a chance to regroup. McLeod with the throw. And Brady. Brady launches forward trying to make something happen. There's Corden trying to make something happen. It looks like Corden may have earned herself a whistle. So Corden hustles, gets a whistle, and looks like it's going to be a Holliston free kick. As we are approaching the 59th minute, Holliston down 3-2, need to make something happen. So forward, we've got Queenie, Holden, Hauk, and O'Connell. Bausch is sneaking up there too. Corden, she launches, goes for goal, and just misses kicking a 35-yard field goal as it just goes under the actual football crossbar, but well above the soccer crossbar. Allie McCabe to kick it out. As we're approaching 60, Holliston down 3-2. Holden pushes it forward. Queenie's there, and it's going to get cleared way out. Almost comes into almost got a souvenir. I think you get to keep that. No, you can't keep it. Bausch with the throw. Looking for Anya Holden. And another whistle. And yeah, it's going to be a Holliston free kick. So again, this is what Anya Holden's size does. It causes people, they have to get physical with her, and They were too physical. So Tatum Corden on the left side from about 26 yards out. She's got not a bad, I mean, she's deep in, so it's a tough angle, but it's not impossible. Corden, strike, chips it, looking for, and that ball looks like it went in. So Corden with a beautiful chip. It looked like Emma Houck got her head on it, and it looked like it might have gone through. That looked like that ball went through. Allie McCabe got a hand on it from Houck's header. Allie McCabe, but the Holliston they're arguing that ball may have hit, that actually crossed the line. That she may have been in there. Nonetheless, no instant replay, no VR, nothing. We're going to have to go with what the refs called, and that call that ball was not a goal. So Holliston trying to keep the momentum, keep the pressure on, throw in. There's Houck. Yeah, without the benefit of instant replay, I do believe it was number 11, Emma Houck. It was a great ball in by Tatum Corden. She chipped it in. Houck caught it in stride, got a head on it, and Allie McCabe was able to get a hand on it, but they were, I think the argument, I'll have to get confirmation on this, but I think the argument was that McCabe might have been over the line when she hit that ball. A lot of kerfuffle, so looks like we're going to have soccer timeout. So as we're going to take a little bit of we take a little timeout. This is one of the things that high school soccer is allowed to do. We're able to call timeout. So Holliston with a great scoring opportunity off the free kick from the left-hand side. Tatum Corden chipping in. It looked like it was Emma Houck that was able to just get her head on it. Nice ball, good direction in. Allie McCabe got her hand on it. The ball bounced in front, and then there was no return shot. But the argument is that the ball may have crossed, or maybe McCabe was inside the line. According to our instant replay right here, which we don't have, we'll have to talk to the Grand Master of Holliston Cable Access, Mr. Bruce Guilfoy. Talk to him and see if we can get something right here. So Tom Harmon and I we'll along with everybody else, all the other Holliston fans are wondering if that should have been a goal, would have been the equalizer at the 62nd minute, but no one's going to know. So as we take a break here, we'll take a break ourselves, and we will come right back after a quick word from all of our many sponsors. And we're back as the timeout is now over. It looks like it's going to be a Westwood throw-in down in the Holliston end. Ball thrown in. Juliet Leone chasing. And there's Ruby Codrington again. Molly McLeod, nice fights for that. Codrington, strong player. She's able to hang on to it. McLeod not quitting, though. There's Wen. That was Allison Wen. There's Champagne. She waits for it. Nanya Holden says, I'll take that. So Holden comes back from that midfielder position. She's able to corral that. So across front, Houck has moved up. Holden's playing in the middle. That attacking mid. Long ball in, and that's going to bounce wide of the post. That was Hancock, long ball in. So as we're approaching the 64th minute, Holliston down 3-2. Katie Williams. Holden. Queenie, the freshman. Queenie tries to put the ball in, but Champagne's there. She takes it. She's pressed by Corden. Wen to the outside. Wen's got Hancock. Hancock in the middle. She pushes forward. McLeod's there to chase it out, and McLeod's going to take it and try and shield that ball, and she does. So it's going to be a Holliston throw on the outside. Holliston subs coming back in. It's like Kayla Mcdonald's coming back in, and Kayla McDonald might be Emily Mulvaney on the outside. I'll get confirmation on that. There's Tatum Corden, number 3. Tatum Corden doing her thing. She pushed the ball forward. Holden wasn't looking, unable to come back, gets sent back. Kutchman, she sends it, misses it, and pushes it out. It looks like it's going to be a Westwood throw. Courtney Roddig with the throw. Ball in. She's looking for Maura Hennessy. There's Corden. Corden pops it up, goes to the outside, and it's going to be a Westwood throw. Hennessy's out there. It bounces off her, and now it's going to be a Holliston throw. Lila Bausch. Yeah, it sure was. That's Emily Mulvaney. Mulvaney heads it up, and Holliston gains some more field position. Bausch with the throw. Looking for Mulvaney. She's got Mulvaney's head again. She pops it up. There's Corden. She pops it back, and there's Holden. Holden with a turn. Holden has Queenie on the outside. They're racing for the ball. Horn's able to get there, and Holden with some contact on the outside, and that looked like, I'm not sure who that is. Anya Holden bounces off her. It's going to be a Westwood throw. As we approach 67, Holliston trying to figure this out. Kutchman puts it forward. Corden bounce off her. There's McLeod. McLeod with Codrington pushing. Paige Kutchman sends it forward, trying to find McDonald. McDonald pops it forward to O'Connell. There's O'Connell on the outside. O'Connell able to turn it, gets it in, and earns herself a corner. Nice play by Caitlin O'Connell and Kayla Mcdonald on the outside, getting that ball forward. So we have a Holliston corner. Tatum Corden's going to take this corner. O'Connell's up front. Corden sends it forward. Holden's there. Queenie pushes it back. Bausch chases. Here comes Codrington. Codrington's almost able to keep it in. She runs out of space. That would have been trouble. Holliston tried to steal one, unable to do so. Roddig with the throw. Queenie pushes it out. Roddig again. Codrington. Mulvaney pushes it up. Nice play by her. She's got McDonald in stride. There's Sienna Horn once again breaking things up. Sienna Horn having a game. Bausch runs down. She throws. Looking for Holden. Holden in the corner. Trouble. And looks like Holden goes off a Holden. It's going to be a Westwood goal kick. We haven't mentioned Holliston Senior Softball. This is the Holliston Senior Softball fall season. This, of course, we lost a couple of senior softball players from last year's team, but we still have Jeremy Corden, who was not playing this fall. However, his brother Derek Corden, of course, who is the director of Holliston Senior Softball, and of course, Mr. and Mrs. Corden, who are the two greatest fans of both Holliston Senior Softball and Holliston Soccer. As a shot in, Corden takes it. Their granddaughter, this is of course Jeremy and Derek's mom and dad, was very, very happy. Got lucky. I got to meet them at a recent birthday party over the summer. Another substitution coming here for Holliston was, they're big fans of the HCAT broadcast, and and that's what keeps people like us and HCAT going. It's that kind of support. Unfortunately, today's game is not live stream. We weren't able to do live stream. We thought the weather was going to be a lot worse, but it turned out to be a pretty nice day, even though things are starting to look a little gray right now. McLeod plays back to Williams. Williams plays it off. Codrington's there, and Codrington's just causing all kinds of trouble. Codrington almost stole another one. Yeah, I don't know if I would be dancing around with between her strength and speed. Ruby Codrington is doing a lot of domination up front. Paige Kutchman gets a good strike on it. Nice play by Kayla Mcdonald taking that ball down. Kayla McDonald plays in the middle, and then she tries to get it back. Allison Wen's playing. She too is having a game. Lila Bausch able to get a foot on it, keep it from going in. She stays with it. Bausch sends it forward. Codrington's there to take it off her, but that's going to go out. Okay, as we hit 70, we're past at the 71st minute right now. Holliston trying to get one back, square this up at 3. Ball bounces forward. There's Leone. Leone with tons of space. Push back to her, and Leone pushes forward as Keelan O'Connell try to do the give and go, but that's going to Alan McGrail has something to say about that. Great play by Mulvaney. Nice take of her, and then ball forward. There's Hauk. Emma Hauk with a foot race. And Hauk is almost able to keep it in, and the ball just goes out past the goal line, so it's going to be another goal kick. Hauk showing some wheels on the outside, on the left side. Nice play by sophomore Emily Mulvaney. So we have some of these younger players really showing up, doing a great job. You know, it was early on in the season. I like to see that. Some veteran leadership. Some of these guys who have, it's their first time in. Anya Holden with a lot of contact, and looks like she's going to get herself another whistle. Oh, she's not. She's going to get a whistle blown on her. So foul on Holden. Be a free kick. Horn's going to take it. Clock winding down. So we're just under 72 minutes. Leone's in trouble. Kutchman comes and helps her out. Some aggressive forward play by Westwood is keeping Holliston on their heels. Tatum Corden, she's got a little space. Tries to break free, but is unable. Goes into traffic. Gets sent back, and Molly McLeod, she looks forward, trying to find Caitlin O'Connell. She can't handle it. Bounce off to Mulvaney. And it's out. Okay. 73, Leone. Mulvaney. And we got a whistle. Looks like Mulvaney's going to get called for a foul. So it's going to be a free kick, or might have been a handball. Westwood starting to stretch things out a little bit as they're starting to see the light at the end of this tunnel. As they are trying to hold on to that 3-2 lead. Ball forward, one hop to Katie Williams. She's able to handle it. She's out, intercept by Wen. Holden and Wen with a lot of contact. Mulvaney's there, Corden's there. Corden comes away with it. Corden turns into traffic, and Corden's going to get a whistle as Corey Champagne was in position and hold. So at midfield, we got a free kick, and again, this is where Westwood's starting to take their time as the clock starts to tick away. We got just under 6 to play. Horn sends it forward, looking for Codrington. Mulvaney's got something to say about that. Looks like she might have something going on with her leg. McLeod's there. Hauk controls. Hauk looks up. Leone's on the outside. Ball's in. That's Champagne. Corden's there to take it off her. Corden turns and spins, got O'Connell. O'Connell one time, Looking for McLeod and Holden on the outside. McLeod's there. McLeod pushes it back inside. No one's there. Holden had turned around. Oh, no. McLeod could have had a look herself at that goal, but tried to give it back to Anya Holden. Anya Holden had already kept going. That's one of those early season things that you'll see. Ball launched forward and just a little too far forward. Again, that whole idea of trying to just send that ball into the box can... Sometimes you can cash in, but against a good, solid defense, the way that Westwood's defended today, particularly with their center backs, they've been pretty solid. Here's trouble. Ball bounces. Lila Bausch on the outside. She races forward. McGrail's there. McGrail comes back. Ball gets sent in. Codrington lets it go by her. There's Leone. Leone's there. And looks like it's going to get, McGrail's going to kick that. Sorry, that's Lil Hancock. Hancock pushes that past. It's going to be a Holliston free. So 75. Williams tries to send it forward. Nice ball taken down. That was Hancock. Kutchman with Codrington in her face. Holden tries to pop it forward and keep the momentum going. There's nobody in the middle. Holden's there. Holden. She's got Hauk on the outside. Bausch. Bausch, left foot, tries to get it in. Here comes Bausch again. Bausch chasing on the outside. So Bausch just goes off her foot and past the end line. It's going to be another Westwood goal kick. Time winding down. Holliston trying to put something together. Had that great scoring opportunity early off of that free kick. It didn't get called, so Holliston still trailing by 1. McCabe. The ball hits Corden's hand, and the referee saw it. So Corden with a handball. Free kick is going to be Allison Horn, and we have Leone's coming off, and it looks like Clara Fitzgerald's coming in. Yep, looks like Fitzgerald coming in to play that right back as Leone comes off. Sienna Horn. So we're under 4 minutes to play. As Holliston is running out of daylight. Ball pops through. Williams is there. Codrington chasing. Ball got split, those two backs. Kutchman and McLeod, and Williams out of position. Ball came out, and she was hustling to get back to goal, and Lil Hancock almost had a freebie, but unable to connect cleanly and get it off. Ball comes forward. There's Champagne. Champagne plays back to Codrington. Codrington gets taken over. That's Corden. Corden sending it forward, trying to make something happen, but just too far. McCabe almost misplayed that ball. Woo! McCabe almost played it with Caitlin O'Connell right in her face. That could have been a freebie, but McCabe's able to come down with it. She sends it out. Hancock. Fitzgerald sends it out. It's going to be Westwood ball. Holliston trailing 3-2. Westwood with the throw. Fitzgerald's there. McLeod stays in. Kutchman, she plays right to Wen. So Wen with space. Again, looks like they're not messing around. Westwood's looking to score again. Ball gets chipped forward. There's Anya Holden. Holden's there. O'Connell's there. O'Connell may have been offsides, but Holden's unable to get a pass across, but O'Connell was unmarked. That could have been just what Holliston was looking for, but nothing happens. Mulvaney fighting for it in the middle. Again, has Holden. Holden heads off. Mason's there. Quick throw. Holliston running out of time. Fitzgerald. She pops it forward. McLeod. McDonald. Saw the Scottish names here. McCabe, McDonald, McLeod. I feel like we're at the Highland Games. Wen fights through it. She comes away with it, sends it forward. And that, folks, is all she wrote. So Westwood comes away with the upset. Well, I shouldn't say an upset. Westwood comes away with a victory here, defeating the Holliston Panthers by a score of 3-2. Holliston goals today by Caitlin O'Connell and Anya Holden. Holliston played a tough game. They had plenty of opportunities. I feel like both of these teams were evenly matched. Westwood seemed like a little bit more organized in the back. We're able to stop a lot of the pretty much all of the Holliston attack, and the midfield play was about equal. There's some really good things that Holliston. I'm sure that Coach Chazzy is going to have a lot of good things to talk about. They definitely have some things to work on too. So thank you again for joining Holliston girls soccer here at Holliston High School, with once again Holliston losing to Westwood by a score of 3-2. Thanks for watching. On behalf of my partner, my partner Tom Harmon, I'm John Drohan, and we'll see everybody next time at Holliston Girls Varsity Soccer.